Good evening, guys. I have your B for you. We are discussing women's health, bone density, and stuff. So here we go. Here's a clear explanation of that headline grounded directly in the page you're viewing. What the headline means in context. The phrase, "He protects, coffee destroys," is a deliberately provocative summary of a decade-long study from Flinders University in Australia. Researchers examined how older women's beverage habits, specifically coffee and tea, uh, correlated with bone mineral density. BMD, a key measure of osteoporosis risk. The headline exaggerates the contrast, but the surrounding article makes clear that the findings are more subtle. Tea showed a modest protective effect, while only very heavy coffee consumption was linked to harm. What the study actually found: coffee risks at a very high intake. Women drinking 5 cups of coffee daily had lower bone density, particularly in the hip. This effect was magnified in women with high lifetime alcohol use, which independently raises fracture risks. The study tracked nearly 10,000 women aged 65 and older for 10 years, giving it unusual satisfactory strength. Tea modest support of bone health. Tea drinkers showed a small but consistent increase in hip bone density. Researchers described this as modest support, not transformative, but meaningful. When applied across large populations, even slight improvements in bone density can reduce fracture rates, which is critical in aging populations. Why the contrast matters. The headline's stark phrasing simplifies a nonsense reality. Coffee isn't universally harmful. The risk appears only with very heavy consumption. Tea isn't a miracle cure. Its benefits are modest, but satisfactorily sufficient. Lifestyle factors matter. Alcohol use, diet, and physical activity all interact with beverage effects. So the divide is less about everyday habits like 1 or 2 cups of coffee or tea, and more about extreme intake patterns and compounding risks. Big takeaway for older women: moderate tea drinking may help maintain bone health or bone strength. Excessive coffee intake, 5 cups a day, especially with high alcohol use, may accelerate bone loss. This doesn't mean people should abandon coffee or rely on tea alone. Instead, it highlights a dietary choice intersect with aging psychology uh, and why moderation matters. Wider contexts. Caffeine and calcium metabolism. High caffeine intake can interfere with calcium absorption, which may explain coffee's negative effects at extreme levels. Phosphonols in tea. Tea contains flavonoids and antioxidants that may support bone health indirectly by reducing inflammation and oxidative stress. Population health impact. Even small shifts in bone density can reduce fracture rates across large groups, lowering health healthcare costs and improving quality of life. In short, the headline dramatizes the findings, but the study itself offers a more balanced message. Tea may provide modest protection, while excessive coffee can be risky, especially when combined with other lifestyle factors. Would you like me to connect this to broader research on aging women's bone health, like the role of estrogen decline or vitamin D? Okay, guys, I'm going to take a break and I'll be back with C shortly. For now, Gator Wellness, take care, folks.